friends. So today you're going to be learning to do stitches with me, and we're going to start with an H-hook because I love the H-hook. It is amazing to me. And a skein of yarn. So today we're going to be learning about the front and back loops. So we are going to start with our slip knot, which again we create our little X, under, over, and pull through and pull the tiny tail. When we pull it, it cinches it up and kind of makes it really loose to where it could come off the hook really easily. And so we're going to hold the long loop or the long tail and pull the short one. So it kind of just cinches it up to fit the crochet hook better. And we're going to start with 6 chains. So it's yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now we have our 6 chains. And starting from the second loop of the hook, so I'm going to pull it out, the yarn out so you could see a little better. So here is our first chain, and then there is our second one. And we're going to start in this second one right here. So with this, we're going to go and do single crochets. Now, if this is totally new to you, welcome. And I have posted another video of teaching you single crochets, double crochets, and slip stitches. And that video will help along with this video. So we're just going to straight single crochet, which is yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to continue doing that until we get to the end of our chain, which should lead to 5. And the reason it leads to 5 is because we started in the second chain instead of the first, which would be 6 if we started from the first. So once we get to the end, I'm going to see these little V's. This is what we're going to be working in, and this is what you would always be working in. And so we are going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now, with this comes the front and back loops. Now, you could use this for the riffling of the sleeves of like the little hems because it makes it a lot more elastic, like factory made hoodies. And so once we chain, we're going to turn our work. It also helps with beanies. So as you can see, we have V's, right? And this is always going to be there. The V's will always be there. And so, but in each V, they have 2 sides. They have this side and then that side, right? This will count as our front and back loops. Now, the front and back loops are going to be, the one closest to us is going to be our front, and then the one furthest from us is going to be the back. So we are going to get in our front loop. Now, instead of going through 2, like you normally would, both of the sides of the V, you're just going to go through 1. And it might be a little awkward at first because sometimes you can go through both of them and you can just quickly undo it. And you can tell the difference between them, and I'll show you the difference. So we are going to first do our single crochets, and we're going to do 5 of them. So there's 1, again, through the first loop, 2, 3, 4, and so sometimes our work can get taut, which means tight. And so you kind of have to wiggle your hook into the loop. And so you're going to hold it like this so it gives it a better angle. And you're going to kind of just wiggle it in, and voila. And so now that we've got our first front loop, you can see that it has a little line at the front, right? So this little line comes from us not going through both of the loops. And this line will show up either in front and back. So there isn't really a difference per se, but the difference in elasticity. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, And now we're gonna go in the back loops. So we just did the ones right here, closest to me, and now we're gonna do the ones that are technically closest to the viewers. And so, or furthest from me. And so we're just going to go through the center, through the center, so right through here, like we're gonna push all the way down. But instead, we're going to come up and go through there. Now we're gonna yarn over, pull through 1, and pull through 2. So as you can see, you can't see any line over here, right? Because we're going through the back loops this time. And we're going to continue doing this for 5 stitches. So there's 2, again, 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see, there's no lines over here, right? But if we turn, you can see both of the lines now. So there's one line, and then there's our second one, right? And so as you can see, it kind of stretches more than the others. But I have an announcement to make. So I haven't been here on my channel for a hot minute, right? It's been a little hectic. I've been trying to get some schoolwork done and work for my crochet business, but I have some exciting news. I have the honor of, so I applied for LibetCon, which is super exciting for me because that was the first convention I've ever been to. And they have finally come back since the COVID happened. And I'm proud to say that my application got approved and I am able to be a vendor at LibetCon. Now, I would love to see y'all come down and just view all the wonderful vendors that are gonna be there and come and say hi. I am super happy that I get this opportunity. It makes me happy, and you could always come and ask me a couple of questions. I wouldn't mind. I'd love to answer any questions that you have. And more patterns are going to be coming out once this convention is over, because this is my first like huge market I've ever done. Now, at my Instagram, which is also under 3 Possums in a Trench Coat with the same logo, you can see all the stuff I've made and all the markets I've been to. This is going to be the scariest and the most exciting thing because I've never done a 2-day market. So I have no idea what to expect. But if you ever want to do this, like for a full-time job, totally do it. Like, don't let anyone stop you. You can do it. And so I am going to do my best to document all the stuff I'm creating and making sure I write down all of the patterns that I can't wait to show after the convention is over. And of course, it's in February, so it's going to be a bit, so I'm so sorry. But I am overly joyed to finally do something that I've wanted to do forever. It is so exciting, and I can't wait to see y'all there, and I can't wait to just give more happiness that I love to share. So I hope you'll keep following me on my journey, and I can't wait to see all of y'all's progress, and just be safe and always remember to stay creative. Have a good day, guys. Bye.